I like overserved myself. And what we love about Tulum so much is that spirited energy that you can have, or you could go have fun, have a whole night, and then there's like an available yoga class at 9 a.m. in the hotel, and like you're eating organic food. It's all sustainable. I love that. Like that's just the way I live anyway. And so we, the show happened, and we felt like we're serial entrepreneurs. We had a business before together. It did terribly. We learned everything that we should not do.
What type of business?
We had a handbag business.
Oh, wow.
It's awful. The worst experience of my life, but also the best. We learned everything of like what we should do next time. And I really believe that sometimes you have to fail to succeed.
Totally.
And we just were like, let's do it. The time is now. And I really saw that something was missing in the market. There is not an approachable mezcal that is like light on the smoke, delicious, 100% pure organic. By Mexican law, mezcal has to be 100% pure and full agave, like 100% of agave. Tequila only has to be 51%. People don't know this. But that's why you tend to have more of a hangover with tequila, because you're drinking additives. You cannot have additives in mezcal.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it really just like was a perfect storm, and we hit the ground running, and it's been amazing. We launched 2.5 weeks ago. We have sold 6 figures worth of product. It's I'm like, knock on wood, I'm pinching myself. Wild.
I'm a vodka drinker first and foremost, but mezcal is way high up there for me.
Yeah, it's really delicious.
The taste is so good.
I think especially ours is really just going to replace your standard tequila, because there's like this educational part that people don't realize. Once people realize that it's so much better for you, like doctors will say, if you're going to drink anything, drink mezcal.
Really?
Yes, because it has probiotics. Like you're supposed to drink a little bit, but
yeah, I'm fine to drink.
Me too. Yeah, but I'm saying like, no, I mean like you're not supposed to drink like 10 glasses, right? And then it's not going to be good for you. Right. But like a little bit, it supports gut health. Like it has all these like really amazing elements to it that people don't know.
I personally like the taste better than tequila of mezcal.
For me, it depends. Like I don't like overly smoky mezcal. I just can't. Like it's too much for me.
And yours is lighter.
I meant to bring a bottle.
I mean,
I've been out. I'll send you one.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm not just I love a mezcal.
You will love it.
It's like light
really
smoky.
Good. It's really, really good.
Did you see? Now that could have been something you could have called Bethenny. You could have said, skinny girl, give us some advice.
Yeah, I would love to, but I feel like she's not, she's not like in the Bravo world anymore. She's not into it.
She's not into it, but she talks about it a lot on her podcast at times and on her Instagram, Bravo and what's going on.
Listen, I will say I think she is a highly intelligent woman. I think does a lot of good things. She supports like all these charities, and I think it's great. So I don't know. I'm surprised by some of the things that have happened, like with her and the network and the things that she says, but like, I don't know. I'm not in her shoes. I don't know what really transpired. So,
yeah. What have you learned about the liquor business? Like you say, you learn from mistakes. Like, has it just been like it's a hard business to be in?
Oh, I love it so much. It's so much fun. You know what?
Like,
I think because we really structured the business in such a good way. Like we came to it by raising funds. We put together a really amazing strategy with the way we were going to run the business. I tapped my best friend, also from the Upper West Side, who I grew up with while he was sober, because I said, I want to change the way this business is run. We literally are promoting mindful drinking. Like it's about conscious consumption. It's not about over drinking. And if you watch me on the show, I drink, I have fun, but I never get like trashed or wasted. It's just like not my lifestyle. I just don't do that anymore. I used to. I should get a little drunker next season. I will. But if there is one. But anyway, the point is that we came into it really knowledgeable, and we knew how to sort of structure it, and everybody has their role. We tapped a senior vice president of sales right away. I think we did a really good job with our Two-Tone, who is our distributor partner. Instead of going with a really big distributor, the shiny things, we did meet them, but we were like, this isn't going to be good for us. We're going to be a small fish in a huge pond, and we're not going to be looked at. I mean, we're in wine.com. We've launched 3 weeks ago. Like, it's wild. And they were the right partner for us. We also decided to, like, New Jersey, New York, Connecticut, Rhode Island. Like, let's do it small. Let's do it right. Let's expand after. I think our product is delicious, and it's surprising that there's like a very approachable, non-smoky mezcal.
Right.
And our marketing, like our branding, is just easy. It's mezcal. It's Tulum in a bottle. Like, it's
a good name.
It's a good name. It has the name mezcal in it. So
yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, you keep saying if there is a season 15, if there is a
I don't
season
know.
15.
We haven't been told.
Do you, because you know, like you look at like Salt Lake finishes, and yes, with all this Monica Garcia stuff, they film right away. We've had like Beverly Hills starts right away with the whole air. Like, are you worried? Like, people out there is now, this is taking on a life of its own of like, where is RHONY?
I know. I honestly think the season was a challenge, and that's why we didn't do it again. And because we like, and I agree, like I don't think it was the best time to film, because we filmed and then it was like Thanksgiving. And then we would film, and then it was 3 weeks off for winter break. So like there were a lot of cracks in what would go on because of all the like challenges of the time. So I rather just like have a proper 3 months or whatever it is to film. And I think spring in New York, spring going into summer in New York is arguably like the best time. You know, like energy's back, like the leaves are coming back on the trees, the outfits are good. I'm like down to not film in fall, winter.
I mean, you say no one knows, but you know, Brynn posted this thing on Instagram. Do you know about this? I'm sure you do. You're making
I heard
a face.
about it.
Yes. Someone asked her about her egg freezing, and she's like, yes, I'm going to do that again, probably when we're done filming at the end of the summer.
I guess she knows something I don't.
I mean, that's what it seems like, because no one else has said anything except Brynn.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, we wonder who's going to be back. Is Jenna going to return? There's all people think that Jenna doesn't want to come back.
I wouldn't be so sure of that.
I wouldn't be so sure of that either. What about this whole narrative? I'm sure you've seen this in the past, and this will come out probably in 2 weeks. But, you know, this whole thing about, you know, Luann and Sonja and Dorinda.
That's not happening. I can confirm that. That if we do come back, which I anticipate we hopefully will, I do not see a world in which that happens.
Where do these things come from?
People make up all this crazy shit. I don't know. I think that they debunked it. I saw someone debunk it online. Did you see that?
Yes. I think what happens is people just, and then we can wrap up soon. I think what happens is people just want things to happen. Like they think of things in their fantasy world, and then it takes on a life of its own.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, Luann was stopped on the street by TMZ, and she was asked about it. She tried to play along with it, but it was pretty clear she had no idea what anyone was talking about.
She did try to play along with it?
She didn't debunk it.
Oh, really?
She didn't debunk it. She didn't say,
I mean, that would be fun. Like, I mean, sure, but I just don't see it happening.
I don't see it happening.
It would be like two different... It would also be challenging because it would be like them, I think, and then us, you know, like they're super close and we're super close. Like, how would that?
And I think we would have done that. Luann was already on the show. Right. Sonja was there. Right. We probably would have kept, we would have already done that.
Yeah.
You still would have been hired. You just would have been hired into this other incarnation.
Right.
I don't think we rebooted this. Andy has this brilliant idea, and now we're going a different route.